Hi everyone, welcome Bursting, Johannes, Rambo, Almond. How are you today? I'm back home, as you may see from my surroundings. And I'm really looking forward to today's tournament. It's going to be 2 hours of 1 minute chess. And actually, this is only my second Bullet Arena. I've been busy quite a few of the past Mondays. And this is the first time I'm playing the Bullet Arena at my house with my setup and everything. So I really think I can make top 2. Because beating Meyer seems to be the mission impossible. So basically, whenever you finish second behind Meyer, it's a good day. Thank you to Binky for the 4-month resub. Chili Kröte is also in the chat. Chili Kröte, I mean. Johannes with the big questions right from the get-go. Any thoughts on Magnus's fast draw in the last round? It came as a surprise to me. Well, I thought, and I also said this to Maxim, I thought that the only logical thing for Maxim to do was to make a draw. He was in a last place. He had no hope of really fighting for anything. And his next tournament is actually starting in, at this point, it's more like 12 hours, right? I mean, he's playing the Blitz tournament in Belgium starting tomorrow. And already today they had obligations in terms of opening ceremony and stuff like that. So for him, I really think it made a lot of sense to rest for his upcoming tournament. And my general policy is that whenever there's a short draw, white is to blame. So Maxim is definitely to blame, but on the other hand, it made a lot of sense for him to get ready for his next event rather than being unmotivated against the best chess player in the world. Beating Penguin, asks Rambo. I don't know if Penguin is playing. I know that he played the last Monday, but that was his first ever Arena Kings event. So I don't know if he's playing today. I actually lost against him like 4 times, which is ridiculous. I used to have about a 50% score against him, and I completely ruined that 7 days ago. Just getting hammered. Eirik hopes that I get the top 3, and he also says that Penguin is playing. Wow. Okay, so it's going to be interesting. The Bullet Arena is attracting some very seasoned guys. Kovalenko is also playing, says Alex. Okay. I think Kovalenko I was doing decently against previously. Talguide asks, when are we going to see you in a tournament again? My next tournament is the Norwegian Championship, which starts, I have my calendar here, it starts on July 6th. So that is my next event. Your Salfare, nice reference, asks, wouldn't that argument imply that Magnus would have a better shot at winning since his opponent was already beaten? Yeah, so well that's kind of the positive and negative going into that last round for Magnus. He could take big risks and get a fight in which the chance of him losing was equal to or as big as his chances to win. And the reasoning behind doing that would be that his opponent has a bad feeling and hasn't been successful so far in the tournament. But on the other hand, making a draw against or trying to play for a win when your opponent is top 5 in the world and happy to make a draw with white, it's incredibly difficult. I mean, yeah, I don't know what opening Magnus should have played to make an opponent that wants a draw not to manage to force the draw. So I don't know. Robert says, let's go hammer. Time to rebound from last week and get the victory. That is definitely the goal. Hammer plays better than Penguin and Bullet, says Ibrahim. Yeah, I don't know about that. I got crushed last time, but I think with the white pieces I have decent chances. Yeah, so I actually made some preparations for today's stream. So I'm gonna I have prepared some scenes to kind of show you stuff. So this is one of the things I made. I'm very happy to get some feedback on whether I should change the I don't know, change the information I have, change how many people I have, and so forth. But as you can see, Georg Meyer leads the Grand Prix Arena Kings Grand Prix rankings by more than 600 points, which is just unbelievable. And here you can see, on the right hand side, bottom right, you can see that winning an arena gives you 100 points. So basically he's 6 arena wins in front of the next guy. It's just beyond understanding. This is very nice, superb in fact, says Axe Villager. Okay, that's good. It's a lot of information on the screen, but I'm gonna keep it up here to make sure that you can kind of browse and find that information you're looking for. I'm in 10th place, which I'm actually reasonably happy with, seeing as how I have been traveling for kind of many of the initial arenas. But it really is difficult getting points. So I have 190 points, and that's not a lot. For instance, Penguin has only participated in 2 Arena Kings previously, but he managed to get a very good placement. Maybe he even won the he won the Royal Arena Kings Bullet, which gave him, it's a special Arena Kings once a month, and it gave him 250 points. And through that first place, he leapfrogged me just by doing that. So I'm not feeling comfortable in 10th place as in terms of people catching up to me. But also I'm not comfortable with 10th place. I would like to be in the top 5 at least. So I got 200 points up to Blitzstream on 4th place, and that's gonna be 200 points is actually quite a bit. So I need some top 3 finishes to gain some ground. I'm very sorry for Attila. Thank you for resubbing 3 months. I really appreciate it. But I forgot to make the Hammer Thunder in this scene. I'm gonna fix that for next time. But a special shout out for Attila, and also Aquila with the 86 bits, also missing out on the Thunder. because of my mistake not including the Streamlabs thing. Okay, so who's streaming for Chess Bras? It's Aman. Okay, so it's very interesting. Aman is in 15th place, and Eric only has 10 points. So Eric is going to have a hard time qualifying with only 10 points, and also with Aman playing now. So Aman is the top chess bra in 15th place. Today is the day to win, says Targheid. Yeah, no, I would really like a victory. That would be kind of sweet. It's also, as you can see from the top right corner, you can see that a win in the Arena Kings is actually $125. And that's pretty decent. with Georg cashing in first place twice a week for the past 3 weeks, $125 actually add up pretty quickly. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to this one. I actually made another one, so I'm just gonna show you quick that I made this one, but it looks kind of funny right now because there's, my hope is that during I'm gonna be able to kind of do this, and then it's gonna kind of show the standings. But the thing is that there's somehow it doesn't always stay on this, let's say, tab, the tournament tab. So, and it's difficult for me to switch to this while playing Bullet. So I have it, but I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to use it very well. Trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your experience, says Vertwitch. Yeah, no, I mean, I was crushing everybody. Last Monday, for the first half an hour, I was crushing everybody. And then for the next hour and a half, I was just doing so terribly. My main problem last week was the fact that I didn't manage to do streaks. It's such a strong tournament, and I didn't manage to win more than 4 games in a row. So even if I had more kind of wins than other people in some cases, I wouldn't get as many points. Trust your principles, says Robert. I have no principles. Good luck today, says the man from Utrecht. Okay, I'm gonna do some training games. And we're gonna start with the one challenge I have incoming. That's gonna be the start to my training. Try to get some of that speed. I'm really hoping that knight doesn't get trapped. Okay, I forgot I was threatening the rook. Okay, so far so good. Let's come with the rest of the pieces. Queen d3 looks decent. Ooh, I blundered my rook. Wow. Okay, I needed these warm-up games, clearly. Wow, that is pretty sick. I just blundered my rook. Wow. I love your laugh, man, says Rambo. Thank you. You pronounce the CH in Utrecht like the double G in Dordrecht. That makes absolutely no sense. CH and GG is the same. Okay, so Utrecht. Doch. Doch. Ho, 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 ho. Utrecht. Utrecht. I don't know. Thank you to Floge for subscribing. Twitch Prime. Yeah, thank you. Ooh, and I have many challenges. I'm gonna start with Pam, actually. The highest rated of the incoming challenges. And then I'm gonna work myself down. He's actually happy with that pronunciation. Wow, the Dutch really need to learn how to speak. I mean, that makes no sense. That being correct makes no sense to me. I mean, I'm basically just doing things with my voice. I'm tempted to sacrifice something, but I shouldn't. I have such a good position that sacrificing just makes no sense. Let's exchange queens. That was not good. I gave him access to the d4 square. Okay, but I'm gonna take back that access by taking a pawn. And then I'm just gonna flag. Okay, I'm not gonna just flag because I made a mistake. But now we're getting to a point where I can just start taking all of his pieces, specifically his pawns. Too legit to quit, says Timothy. Thank you. Dutch is just a made-up language to mock German, says Chilkröte, who is actually German. Yeah. Well, I mean, I watched a little of Trevor Noah, and one of the things he does is that he talks the Xhosa, which is with the clicks. And, yeah. That kind of also feels strange, but Dutch, and then there's the Xhosa. Yataman says, "Hey Hammer, back to your usual blind background." Yes, that is true. I'm back in my own apartment, and it feels good. I guess it means I'm gonna be reading more chat, amongst other things, which actually I don't think might not be good for me. Reading chat in bullet is not gonna improve my my play. Robert outs himself as Pam. I was way too nervous to play. Good game, he says. Do you play any other sports? Well, other seems to imply that chess is a sport. That's interesting. I really like to play soccer. Basically, all Norwegians love soccer, but we're terrible at it. Daddy Cool with the tip. Hammer today play fast, faster, and flag. That is the idea. So I think I'm going to be a bit quicker today with a mouse pad, which I did not have, with, I don't know, like a better setup, bigger screen. I mean, there's a lot of things that's better this time than last Monday when I was traveling playing from my hotel room. So yeah, I'm actually feeling optimistic. I'm sure that optimism will be kind of just torn out really quickly, but for the moment, I'm feeling optimistic. Yeah, no, I was actually gonna say about Ryataman. You cannot see it on this one, but Ryataman is number 16, I think, in the standings. So he just missed out on a spot on the screen. Tell us some jokes, says Jonas. I'm not gonna do that. I don't have good jokes. I'm funny, I think, but I don't have good jokes. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing some practice games, this time against Halvar, who was in Stavanger playing a tournament while I was doing commentary. I have a very nice position. Okay, maybe that move was not the greatest. Okay, I'm not as happy with my position as I was. Oof, I cannot do that. Now let's go h5. Now I'm feeling pretty happy again. Let's go here, and here, and here. Let's get those rooks off. Basically just waiting for the opponent to make a mistake. It usually happens sooner or later. So I can take this one, but I don't think I want to do that. Because this way I win the pawn anyway, and get to keep the bishop pair. Sorry. Yeah, no, this is my problem with making scenes. I make all of this effort, and then I just completely mess it up. I'm sorry. I won a pretty nice game. Yeah, I'm actually sorry about that. Okay, one more game, but this time with viewers. I'm gonna let you guys actually see what's going on this time. Alex is either lagging or playing very slowly. Was this your attempt to be funny? Asks Rambo. No, it's definitely not the first time I do that. Definitely not the first time I do that. Okay, Alex lost his internet connection. I'm happy to say that my internet connection is doing just fine. As a matter of fact, earlier today I got upgraded. I got upgraded, so I have better internet speed than I've ever had previously in my life. So, you know, that is probably not gonna make any difference, but here's hoping. So I'm up a rook. It's a pretty good start to any game. Could have taken the knight, but you don't really count on your opponent playing bad moves. Nor should you, I think. But sometimes you should ease up on the pre-moving a little bit. You got your new PC that you ordered, asks Eirik. Yes, I did get that, and I'm actually very unhappy. I've been using it for a couple of streams, and it heats up. It heats up so bad that the fan, you know, is going max all the time. And the breaking news in terms of the new laptop is that I found this feature someone was talking about, how to check the temperature on the CPU, and basically pushing the CPU on 80%. It went up to 98 Celsius, which my Googling tells me is not healthy. And even whenever I just push it above 50%, the heat is at like 84. So yeah, I have emailed the company and I've kind of asked, is this normal? Which I think it's not. Okay, so I'm in the streamer tournament. I'm gonna go to scene number 4 to show you other participants. They include Andrew Tang, also known as Penguin. It's Georg Meyer. It's Igor Kovalenko. It's Aman Hambleton. It's Hammer. And we also have Krikor Mektarian. Actually, it's kind of similar to Mektarian. It's like I don't recall. And then we have the Turkish kid. We have Bartholomew and other people. Is it HP? No, it's Multicom. So yeah, they have some computers that I think they brand as their own, but it's, I don't know. In my experience, buying Multicom is good because they have a bit better specs than the normal brands. Hammer time! Alec TV in the chat. I'm gonna be playing some 1-minute chess today. That's 1 minute for the entire game. It's gonna go pretty quick. "98 Celsius is insane. You can cook eggs with that." Yeah, but on the other hand, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna crack an egg on my computer. I mean, I'm sure the egg would be very nice, but I'm not sure my computer would appreciate being used as a frying pan. Ali Reza is strong as well, says Rambo. Ali Reza. I do not see any Iranian kids. I do not see Iranian kids here. I'm not sure Ali Reza is playing. We have Chill Krota is playing. And Liam. And Pam. And Halvar. People in the chat are here. Ghetto Porridge, thank you for the 100 bits. I forgot to make the thunder in my new infomercial scenes. I'm sorry about that, but I really appreciate the 100 bits. And I also appreciate Bjarne Ambertsson making a 2-month resub. It's seconds away from this tournament starting. In the first round, I'm gonna be playing Krikor, as it seems, because in the first round, number 1 plays against number 2, 3 against 4, 5 against 6, and so on. So at the moment, it does seem like I'm gonna play against Krikor. We're starting in 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Daddy Cool says, you should end higher than Trent today. Yeah, no, I mean, I finished better than Trent the last week. But I managed to lose 2 games to him. And deservedly got some trash talking on Twitter. I should not be losing 2 games of 3 against Lawrence. That is just not good enough. Okay, I have a very nice position, I think. Well, you never really know. What's going on here? Somehow I thought I was threatening his queen here, but that makes no sense. I mean, what am I doing? I just gave away my queen for nothing. I thought I was capturing his queen by taking this. It just makes no sense. Oh, this is horrible. What a start to the day. And he still has 30 seconds. I mean, come on. What am I doing? Okay, I'm just gonna resign. He has 21 seconds. I think he would have managed to checkmate me. That was naive. That's the best I can say about that. Okay, I'm playing Bartholomew, who managed to win his first round game. So far so good. I have better central control and I'm not getting checkmated on the H file like I normally do. Or get. I get checkmated. His knights are jumping around, making me somewhat nervous. Okay, that pawn structure is not the greatest. I'm doing actually very good now. Let's go here. And then here. Ooh, and he's gonna give me this square. That's very nice of him. Ooh, but now this guy is in trouble. Let's move him forward. And then let's keep the king kind of close to the king. I think that could be important this game. I gave away my rook. That may have been a mistake, but I thought I'd get pretty decent compensation, which is true, but I'm not sure it's decent enough. Where are my checks? Okay. Flagged him with 0.2 seconds. That is not the greatest, but it's better than nothing. Okay, we have a new player, a late starter, and it's one of the main guys from Lichess. I forget what his name is on Lichess, but he's pretty strong. This is going to be one of those tournaments, right? Getting strong opponents every single time. I think I have a good score against this guy, but basically every time I don't get checkmated on the H file, I have a good score. That's my bullet life in a nutshell. Okay, I have a fantastic position. And my opponent actually got disconnected for a little bit there. And again, he's having real connection issues. Massive connection issues for my opponent. I just gotta make sure I don't get checkmated on this square, and I'm gonna win this game. Okay, Penguin, you're up. I'm not going to be able to win 4 games in a row, am I? This is going to be one of those tricky times. Oh, that's not a good move, I think. Let's see if we can do something about these dark squares. Let's go here. Ooh, he's in so much trouble and he knows it. He's in so much trouble and he knows it. Actually, he's dead. He's dead and he knows it. Good start, actually, even though the first game was a bit of a bust. Guess I'm just gonna take this one. Not make it any more complicated than it needs to be. Wow, I blundered. Wow. How did I not see that coming? Wow, I actually made a bit of a mess. Are you kidding me? I cannot win with a queen and 10 seconds up. That is unbelievable. I mean, good fighting to him, but I was a queen and 10 seconds up. Unbelievable. Queen and 10 seconds up. I mean, I'm as shocked as any of you guys. That was so bad. And I played a good game. I played a good game and then boom. Yeah, that's the kind of games that's going to put you on a massive tilt. That is so sick. That's going to hurt for days. I guess if you're not going to do anything, I'm going to take this guy. Okay. Okay, if you're offering, I'm taking this guy as well. I have to take this guy. I choose to take this guy. Let's do a check. Yeah, let's go here. Now he's threatening rook d2 check, so I should avoid that. Little disaster. Now he's threatening my knight. I should move that one. And now it's time to make the counter threats. Let's go for the queen exchange. That would be favorable to me. Free queen, yes, thank you. And unlike my previous opponent, when this guy ends up a queen down, he resigns the game. Whereas Penguin, he just fought on pretty well, and I made a mess of it, which is insane, but still, good on him. Okay, I'm pretty happy with my position. As far as positions go, this is one of the better ones. Especially from the opening I play. Okay, now I'm not too happy about the developments, the past couple of moves. Now I blundered. What to do? Thank you to Flintheart for resubbing. Also, thank you to Halvestone with the 3-month resub. I'm gonna see if my scene 4 works. Yeah, it doesn't really. So when I resign this game, does it jump to the... then it jumps. Okay, that's interesting. That's information I can take with me. But as for now, I'm nowhere near the top. Messing up a completely winning position against Penguin. And I think he thinks it's pretty unbelievable that he survived that, which is definitely the case. I mean, him surviving that shouldn't happen in a million years, but here we are. Fighting on. Our hearts broken, but we keep going. Where are you gonna put your knight? Where are you gonna put your knight? Did you just blunder your knight, Georg? Oh, that's too bad. Actually, he got out of it. Actually, he found a way to get out of it. Ooh, and he got out. Wow. Wow. He's... And now I'm down on time. He really got out of that one. He was in so much trouble. And then 2 moves later, I'm a pawn down. How did that happen? Did I just fall for his trap? I think I did. He put a little trap, seemingly offering me a pawn, and I just fell right for it. I mean, these guys, I'm falling for all of the traps. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Just offer me a pawn and I'm gonna take it and then I'm gonna fall for your trap. What? He blundered a piece. He blundered a piece and I still managed to get out of it. I did win a piece. No, I should have played bishop takes. No, maybe that doesn't work. Wow, I'm only playing the 2700s. I mean, come on, give me an easy game. Please. I mean, I'm happy to play some of these guys, but as long as I'm the one doing the blundering, I mean, I have nothing to contribute. If I cannot beat Andrew with a queen up, how am I going to stand a chance against any of these other guys? I'm playing faster than last time at least, but I know the reason why. It's because I have my setup. That's why it's going better. It makes perfect sense. Okay, I'm taking down this guy at least. It's a bit of a... makes me feel a little bit better. Hammer versus Chessbrah, let's go, says Alec. Yeah, you know it. And you know who's gonna win as well. Hammer taking home all the marbles. Okay, my best streak is 2 wins in a row. That's the kind of day we're dealing with, folks. 2 wins in a row. It's a hard life. He's just gonna flag me. What a guy. I have a better position. I have a pawn up. Now I have almost 2 pawns up. I don't know, somehow I feel like this is risky for him. Maybe it's risky for me, but it feels like the risk is more on his side. What are you doing? Let me take this one. Then take this one. And rush this guy. This looks decent. I do not understand that move, but okay. Okay, I got the payback. That's something. But it should have been 2-0. Should have been 2-0. I was a queen up and lost the last game. That still hurts quite a bit. Thank you to Chessbay for the 100 bits. Nice win against Tang, she says. Ooh, I just blundered this pawn. Ah, it happens. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Blunders happen. He's gonna take that one as well. It's kind of cruel. What are you gonna do? He's gonna take... He's very greedy today. But also I have no pieces in front of my king, and I'm 10 seconds down, and I'm 2 pawns down. None of which is pretty good. And the attack I thought I was having is now, well, it's now nothing. So I'm gonna have to flag this guy. I think he's aware of the fact that I'm gonna just go to flag him. That's gonna be basically the only goal I have. Where can I put this king without losing all my pieces? That was not the square, apparently. Because now I did lose all my pieces, and there I lost my king. Okay, Kovalenko brought his A game today. 2 losses in a row against Kovalenko, and my best streak is still 2 games in a row. If my best streak is going to be 2 games in a row, then I mean, I have no business in this tournament. I mean, I have no chance. I mean, what am I doing here, playing with the big boys? Thinking I'm one of the boys and then just, you know, getting crushed game after game. Okay, I'm gonna have to say this queen is gonna go back home. Ooh, that hurts. That move hurts. I should have gone back with my pieces a bit sooner. On the other hand, the only thing he's achieving right now is exchanging off lots of guys. On the other hand, he is quite a few. He's quite a few ahead on time. Quite a bit ahead. My position is so ugly. I was 2 pawns up. No, I was 3 pawns up. And now I'm sitting here with this mess. Makes no sense. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in it. Let's defend this pawn. Preferably in a better way than that. Ooh, I'm very low on time. Ooh, he's exchanging queens. Very smart. It's smart exchanging queens because then I mean, I have no way to checkmate him. So very often if your opponent is short on time, could be a good idea to exchange queens, because the only way he's gonna come back at you is with some kind of weird checkmate threat. Doesn't even need to be good, just needs to be a checkmate threat. Did I just blunder my rook? I'm not sure. I did blunder my bishop. I mean, I'm crushing him on the board, and I'm crushing him on time. and I managed to make such a mess of it. He did not deserve to win that game. I don't feel bad at all. He did not deserve anything from that game. But once again, my highest streak is 2 games in a row, and you get bonus points for winning more than 3 games in a row or something. So basically I have absolutely no chance unless I start winning more than 2 games in a row. So I'm beating good players. I'm playing decently. I'm actually up rating. I mean, I played pretty horrendously, but I'm still up rating. But that doesn't really help anything. Cause I'm not winning enough games in a row. And that's how it goes. I would appreciate if this guy resigned. That would be helpful. Because then maybe, you know, I can get a quick win, get some confidence, something, right? And I allowed him to give a check on c4. Okay. 2 wins in a row for Hammer. Wow. Krikor is in 2nd place overall. So Krikor is the top guy amongst the titled players. Playing another game against the school something. Honestly, I don't even remember how it went the last game we played. Let's go here. Let's go here. Here. Yeah, I'm not playing great. Let's go here. And okay, this is kind of a bailout, but I think it's going to be decent enough. So I cannot take control over the D file, but on the other hand, I have my position is decent otherwise. Okay, this is not great. Also, I'm down on time. And I might be getting checkmated. Okay, I got my pawn back. No, I did not. I thought I was getting my pawn back, but I was wrong. There, I did get my pawn back. Ooh, and he blundered his rook. That's interesting. And I ran out of time. That's disappointing. And with that, also my streak. 2 games in a row. That is the maximum for Hammer. I need to sandbag my rating. I have no other choice. I mean, come on. I cannot win more than 2 games in a row. And that is usually... It usually means that I'm getting good opponents too often. That's my excuse. Good opponents too often means that I'm unable to get a good streak, and with it I have absolutely no chance overall. I mean, I'm 55th. I made quite a few points against quite strong players, and yet I'm 55th. It's a hard life. Hard knock life, yeah. Okay, so I got an easy win here. Not that it gives me a lot of points. And now it's important to do well against Krikor because he's in the lead. Ooh, he's preparing rook c7. That's probably clever. Okay, there's a question. How am I gonna break through with these pawns? It's basically the question he's asking. Ooh, and he made a mistake. If he didn't play b5, I have no idea what I would have done. Now this is pretty straightforward, and also this move. Oh, I should have played f3. Why did I not play f3? And now I'm actually worse. Wow. I'm actually in huge trouble. Wow. What a comeback from Krikor. That is pretty sick. And then I gave him this pawn, my swindle pawn. I just gave it to him. He's hitting me with some unexpected moves. That's not working out very well for me. That is so bad. Yeah, I'm starting to think I just gotta give up this entire Arena King format. I mean, if I cannot win more than 2 games in a row, then I have no business even trying to compete. I lost against the guy who was #1. I could have fixed everything. It was up to me to fix it. And I failed miserably. Oh, what are you gonna do? Could do this move, which kind of hands me a couple of nice pieces. open file. Let's put some rooks over there. I could have taken this knight, but I chose not to because I'm silly like that. Am I giving him reasons to fight? I don't think so, but apparently. Thank you to Segiman with the resub, and thank you to Halvstone with the 500 bits. Thank you. That cheers me up a little bit, as does this win. Even though he's not resigning, that makes me a bit upset, but the part about me winning, that puts me in a good mood. Segiman with the 5-month resub, and Halvstone with the have fun rainbow flag. That was a bad move, very bad move by Mr. Bartholomew. Playing e5, giving me the d5 square. I don't think that was very good. Okay, something weird is going on. He's coming with his rook in a very unexpected fashion. Now he blundered because I went back. I blundered, then he realized I blundered. And then repeat. Wow! John actually resigned. Penguin would not have resigned there. He would have flagged me like a beast. But Bartholomew hands in his resignation. Okay. What are you up to, Georg? Are you saying you think this position is good for you? Because I got news. It's really not good for you. I think you're going to be very unhappy about this position. Actually, I made a mistake. Okay, bishop c7 was fortunate. But he still had a6. Honestly, I don't really know what's going on. Well, I know a bit about what's going on. I'm better, but I'm not much better. And I'm kind of the type of better where you get flagged. And also my bishop is running out of squares. Okay, that was... he just blundered, I think. Okay, let's take this one. That one. And let's go collect the pawn. So another rook ending with a pawn up. It's nice being a pawn and 5 seconds up. It's basically the best kind of situation you can have. No! No! That pawn ending is not winning! No! What am I doing? Oh my gosh. And this pawn ending is losing. Wow. Did I just manage to lose a rook ending with a pawn up? I did. That's kind of impressive. That's kind of impressive. I managed to lose a rook ending with a pawn up. Wow. That is sick. Oh, so aggressive. And it works so beautifully against me. Just push your H-pawn and you're basically just going to win the game. Okay, thank you. I needed that queen exchange. I mean, I'm 3 pawns down, but even so, I needed that queen exchange. Because otherwise I was going to get checkmated. Although here my bishop is trapped. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? 35 seconds on the clock. 35 seconds on the clock with a queen piece down. Okay, she made a little mistake. Kaisa is probably going to forgive her for that. Let's get out to the center of the board. Trying to make a draw. That is my life at the moment. Trying to make draws with a streak of none. Bursting, thank you for the resub. And thank you for always being one of the very first guys in the chat. Your enthusiasm has been noted and is appreciated. So how do we deal with this threat? Thinking for a very long time, apparently. That's not going to be a clever way to do it. If I just hadn't been thinking there, I would have had a bad position, but a huge time advantage. And instead, I choose alternative. The alternative with, well, actually now I have a huge position and massive on time, so it all worked out in the end. What am I doing? What is going on here? Okay, that helped. Toss in a bit of an unexpected move every once in a while. It's gonna pay off. Okay, Kovalenko up next. He's just letting me take the center. I'm happy to oblige. And somehow this square is really annoying, because my knight doesn't really get into play. Okay, but now I fixed it. So it's fine-ish. He's just going for the endgame like a pro. We're even going to give me this guy. I'm going to say thank you. Ooh. Yeah, I'm actually worse despite being a pawn up. I'm worse, and now I blundered b5. Okay, I got out just in time to make a draw. I got out of it just in time. And of course the draw means that my streak is ruined. I don't really recall whether I had a streak anyhow. But yeah, I'm getting a decent amount of points. Well, I'm getting a decent amount of chess points. And then in this arena format, I think it's just going horrendously. Thank you. Oh, Foldminator. Foldminator with the $15 donation. Thank you. Ooh, and there's a threat of checkmate on e7. There's the threat of checkmate on e7. That would have been huge. My guy was probably so much looking forward to checkmating me on e7. I'm gonna replay that for you afterwards. That was a scary, scary trap. Let's protect everything. Try to exchange queens. Let's go here. Then here. And some kind of regrouping of the pieces. And now I feel reasonably safe. Still a bit nervous about that h-pawn. Doing some nasty stuff, but picking up the queen will help that. How much time left? 72 minutes made in 3. 72 minutes. And I have been unable to win more than 2 games in a row, and that is actually a true story. I don't really believe it myself, but the numbers don't lie. Okay, I played a pretty bad opening, but it's getting more interesting now. Yeah, this wasn't great for me. Okay, I'll take that one. I'll take as many pawns as I can get. Okay, he didn't want to trade. I'm not really sure why, because I think the trade there would have benefited him. Yeah, let's go here. I would really like to threaten something. Okay, this is going to be fine. I have a nice position. Some possibilities of threats. On the other hand, how am I gonna... Okay, never mind the possibilities of threats. It's gonna be one of those flagging duels. And I'm gonna be in trouble here. Ooh, I could have taken the bishop! I could have taken the bishop! Whew, I almost lost on time actually. Taking a bit too much time trying to avoid the queens. Okay, 1 win in a row. That's a start. Penguin has slowed down. And we're playing the same opening we played many times before. Penguin is actually one of the few guys who's not going for my throat in the opening. And that actually suits me pretty well. Ooh, knight takes f6 was nice. But this is also gonna be sufficient. Knight g6 is checkmate. And I have nothing to counter that. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Okay, my goal has to be climbing to... I'm 48! I'm number 48! I have no chance! 2 games in a row is my best streak. Georg Meyer is currently on an 11 game streak. 11 game streak for Georg. I mean, what is going on? Oh, and now... What is going on? How do these guys have such huge streaks, whereas I can only make 2? I don't get it. I struggle. I struggle with things. That's a newsroom reference, if anyone watched that. He struggles with things. Could have taken this one. Should have taken that one. But I didn't. Good evening, Gunkred. How are you today? Ooh! 2 2100s in a row. Kaisa has heard my bitching, and she's rewarding me with 2 easy wins in a row. So now it's only up to me to win a single game to get 3 games in a row. That should be doable. Unless, of course, I checkmate myself. No, I think this is going to be fine. This is going to work out. 2 wins in a row for Hammer. Some good news on the Western Front. Okay. I'll take that. Kaisa prefers bitching over prayers. She's such a diva. And I get another relatively easy game against Rosen. Of course, he might not see it the same way, but you know, my stream, my rules, my right to categorize my opponents as I wish. I should not have taken that one. Okay, it's fine. What's going on here? I lost a pawn. That's what's going on. And I'm spending all my time. I didn't lose a pawn. Good news. I got a pawn back. So I spent all of that time for nothing. Nothing. I have nothing to show for that time I spent complaining. Yeah, I wasn't really trying to do anything over there. Yeah, I'll take this pawn structure. I'll take this one. Thank you. I'll trap your knight if you're not careful. I'm taking all of your pawns. Thank you very much. No! Are you kidding me? How stupid can you get? Okay, those were my hopes of getting 3 wins in a row. Falling for the simplest stalemate trick in the book. I don't know what to say. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, I did not see that one coming. Although I should have. I blundered my bishop. And he blunders his queen. Oh my. I'm having some luck. Some bad luck and some good luck. Wow. Wow. Okay, checkmate! No, it's not checkmate. Now it's checkmate. Easy thing to do when you have 2 seconds, I'd think, says Saint. Yeah, it's easy to do, but 2 seconds means that I had time to think. And whenever you make a stalemate with time to think, it's just not good enough. Okay, it would seem that Kaisa has noticed that I'm struggling with the good chess players. So she's handing me some easier tasks to kind of mess up before I get promoted back into the big boys. And I'm pretty happy with that because I got a lot of catching up to do. A4 is a terrible, terrible move. Makes absolutely no sense to play A4. Maybe this move? Did he just blunder something? I think he did. I think Albi just blundered. That guy is number 3 in the standings, says Chessbay. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Oof. Well, actually, he might still be number 3. What do I know? Nah, he dropped to number 5 with that loss. And he lost his streak if he had one. Did you just blunder a pawn? No, you did not. So why am I making fun of you for blundering a pawn? That makes no sense. I should have played this move first, but I think it's going to be okay at this stage as well. Okay, that's interesting. Which one of us is more happy after these exchanges? I don't know. Oh, that was a bad move. Ooh, that was not good at all. He just put his king in the middle of everything going on. That was terrible, actually. And there goes his rook. Thank you for your donation. Ah, I did not see that move. He lives to fight another day. No! He tricked me with what move he was gonna play. I should have seen that coming. It's actually very poor. I did not see that coming. How did I not see that coming? Wow. Yet another winning position. Down the drain. He was losing. Of course he's gonna play the tricky move. I don't know what I was thinking. And my position is horrible. Look at those bishops. Creating havoc in my ranks. Okay, I got my pieces out. I was not expecting that. Okay. I may have celebrated a bit too soon. Yeah. No one said this was going to be easy. Gator says, Hammer, you're having a rough day. No, I don't know. I think as far as points go, I have quite a few. I think as far as point goes, I'm doing okay. But it's just that Georg that has made an 18 game streak. 18 game streak. That's unbelievable. So I think, I mean, probably he has a bit more points than me. But if I was able to score my points in streaks, then I mean, I would be top 5 for sure. So it's all about the streaks, I think. For the moment, that's my excuse, and then facts may come around and prove me wrong. But for the moment, that's going to be my excuse. Okay, I think he just blundered. Or maybe I just blundered, knight b2. What happens on knight b2? I think, I mean, he resigned in a very unclear position. I think he had knight b2. If you're gonna give me the big center, I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna say no to a big center. Okay, let's sacrifice a piece and see what happens. Oof, knight c5, that's gonna hurt. Okay, knight c5 might still hurt. I think I'm fine. Ooh, he's not even going for it. Ooh, he's not going for it because I'm low on time. Interesting. What am I doing? I'm just letting him queen. I mean, that makes no sense. I mean, what am I doing? had a rook ending with a pawn. I don't know. There would be some poetic justice in this ending in a stalemate, but wow. Okay, that was fair. I stalemated him. He ran out of time before he managed to checkmate in one move. Somehow that's poetic justice in action. And I played a3, such a horrible move. He's playing very quickly. And with me playing poorly, that's going to be a problem. It's kind of difficult to swindle a guy when he has all his time left. Okay, that's going to help. That's going to help a lot, actually. Having a good time. I actually didn't see he had that move, but it's all good. Okay. How did I not see that? I mean, what is going on? Yeah, 33rd, 48 minutes left. There's enough time to get a little bit back. I really didn't think Bullet was going to be such a beast to me. I really thought Bullet, okay, I may not do that well in the blitz, but Bullet is going to be my arena. That is what I thought. How wrong was I? Thinking such naive thoughts. Bullet is always difficult, apparently. It's very streaky normally. Normally you win 5 games in a row in Bullet, and then you think you're invincible, and then you go back and then you lose a couple in a row. But I have not been at all streaky. I mean, I think the maximum, I think I lost 2 games in a row once, and then I've won 2 games in a row many times. And other than that, I mean, nothing is really happening. Thank you to Rosen for raiding with 13 people. Did Rosen just quit? How is he raiding with 13 people? Shouldn't he be streaming? Can someone confirm whether Rosen quit? I quit, says Rosen. Wow. Yeah, I'm having a tough time as well. My biggest streak is 2 games in a row. So I'm feeling, pretty down. 2 wins in a row as the biggest streak. It's unbelievable. Okay, this is a nice piece to have. But after bishop e3, I'm probably going to have to move it away. But he didn't play that move. He played another move, a move that was not so good. And now he blundered his queen. Well, first he blundered his knight, but then his queen. And I got 3 in a row. I got 3 wins in a row. Comeback time. Huge comeback from the hammer. 3 wins in a row. Unbelievable. I mean, Mayer is on 18 wins in a row. But, you know, you got to have more. You got to set your sights to what is possible to accomplish. And I got 3 wins in a row. A real breakthrough there. And I just blundered my rook. Oh, this is horrible. And I just blundered my knight. So I'm going to clean bishop down. 3 wins in a row. That's how far I got. Queen bishop down, who cares? I'm going for it. I did manage to put my rook on one of the squares the black bishop was protecting. That's pretty clever. Four wins in a row. Bishop down, who cares? So let's just keep fighting. And another 2400. I mean, I was complaining about the pairings at the start, but now it's almost getting too much. If this is the kind of pairings that other players have had all day, then I'm kind of envious, but I'm guessing they played each other in tough matchups. And it's just the hammer, with his inability to win, has been handed a couple of easier games. Not that I'm making it look easy, because I'm 3 pawns down for no good reason. And I'm actually down on time. I'm 3 pawns down for no reason, and I'm down on time. And there he just gave me 1 pawn for no good reason. Actually, it's 2 pawns, because I'm taking this one next. And now I got good pressure against this guy. 3 pawns. Wow, he actually managed to blunder 3 pawns pretty quickly. It's actually kind of impressive, managing to blundering all of that. And there goes the kind of important pawn on g6. And suddenly I'm at 5 wins in a row. Wow. Okay, am I gonna stalemate this guy? Probably not. Rasulov from Azerbaijan is next man up. I don't think this is gonna be too much of a problem for me. I think I'm just gonna do this and then this. And ooh, I got the bishop pair. I have a pretty nice position. Although that move was pretty pointless. Yeah, I did have a good position, and now it's not anymore. Actually, I don't think he played the best move. So actually, it's still good. Still good. No worries. That check is gonna hurt. How am I so much down on time? I do not understand. Apparently I'm slow, but I don't even realize where in that game I was so slow. Because I thought I just had a good position, which I did. I did have a good position. It's just that I was suddenly 5 seconds down on time, and I don't really understand how that happened. Okay, that's drastic. Giving up a rook like that feels like a bit too much. Yeah, I'm giving him absolutely everything he wants, and I'm actually much worse, even with the exchange up. Never mind. I got some counterplay. This is going to be interesting. 2 bishops against a queen. He chose not to go for that. But now he's kind of in trouble everywhere. How is he still alive? That is some very impressive fighting. Okay, where am I at? 20th place. I'm behind Penguin. Well, I'm behind everyone. I don't think I'm gonna get any points today. Unfortunately. I keep getting very nice pairings, but I think it might be too late. Low on points, high on viewer ratings. Yeah, I don't think I beat the Chess Bros. But yeah, thank you for providing any positive input in this kind of depressing situation. Low on points, high. Yeah, no, people are kind of attracted to tilts, no? It's interesting. Actually, their bishop g5 was just winning instantly. This guy 2100 could have been just winning in one move. Bishop g5. That would have been, yeah. That would have gotten my blood boiling, if not already. If you didn't think. Let's try to see where this guy can go. Control of the e-file. Yes, please. Thank you. Let's give you a pawn here that I can attack at a later stage. Am I going to protect this guy? I guess I am. Now I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to go after this guy. Then this guy is just going to queen, I think. Am I going to manage to stalemate this guy is the big question. And the answer is no! I did manage to win that game. I'm up to 17th place. Yeah, but I'm still far behind. The other guys are at 90 points and I'm at 74. So to get 90 points, I need to win 4 games in a row. Well, actually that could happen. If I finish with a big, many wins in a row now, I mean, I might have a fighting chance to come from behind. Okay, it's gotten interesting. I mean, it's more interesting thanks to the fact that the level of difficulty has gone down pretty significantly. I'm getting much easier pairings than I was getting at the beginning. That kind of helps. Let's see, what are we gonna do here? Let's go this move. Ooh, let's take a pawn. I'm not even gonna exchange queens. If you go rook e8, I'm gonna avoid exchanging queens. I'm not even playing queen d6. That's how ambitious I've gotten here. I'm avoiding queen trades. That's, I mean, in terms of hammer ambition, that's That's close to the maximum. Let's take a free piece. And the guy resigns. 4 in a row. 78 points. The good guys are at 90 points. This could work. And I'm winning. It's always a good start. It's possible to be winning without actually winning the game. Something I have experienced quite a few times so far today. But I think this is too much. Even for me, I think this is too much to waste. Okay, that is trickery of a different level. Oh, that was a big mistake, allowing him to play knight a4. That is so bad. I should not have lost that game. I got overly fancy. I mean, he sacrificed on f5. I could have just taken it back. And I knew that I could just take it. But I thought, okay, he's threatening something on the g file. But yeah, I could have just taken that. 2 pawns up and he offers me a bishop. No, I had to get fancy sacrificing a queen. And then with a queen down and bullet, you kind of lose. I actually had some compensation, but it doesn't really matter because it's so difficult defending against the queen and bullet. Oftentimes, even if you have a bad position, it's nice to have the queen just making some attacking threats. It's the same thing with the knight. That it's nice to have the knight making some trickery. He had rook e2. That would have been clever. I don't know. Maybe I'm focusing too much on playing quickly. At the very least, something is wrong. Did I just go into a drawn pawn ending? Because that's going to make me pretty upset. Okay. You are very good And very instructive, says Anders. I didn't know that you could be instructive in 1 minute chess. I genuinely did not know that was possible. Can you explain to me in which way do you find me instructive? Olby is number 7, but I think I've beaten him twice so far, so he's probably not too excited about having to play me. Also, he just gave away his bishop, which makes me pretty happy. Let's just go for the queen exchange. No need for anything fancy. Let's just win by easy positional means. Okay, thank you. You explain while you play, keeping it interactive. I wouldn't understand much if you didn't keep the commentary going. Yeah, well, it's not really interactive, I suppose, in terms of it's just me talking to myself, as I'm unable to watch the chat while playing. I'm not really at penguin strength when it comes to bullet streaming, but yeah, thank you. I'll keep talking. It's reasonably easy. I guess I'm gonna take this one. Then we're gonna take this one, and these pawns are kind of annoying. But on the other hand, how is he gonna break through? I mean, he put a pawn on f3, which is basically defending my king. Because now he doesn't have that entry square for his queen. He blundered his knight, and I didn't notice. Actually, I should take this one. Actually, I shouldn't take that one. That was a mistake. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I can take and give a check. It's fine. It's fine. I got it under control. Okay, 87 points, but unfortunately, I said 90 points was good, but in the meantime, the guys on 90 points has made it to 100 points. But I keep getting these ridiculously good pairings. I mean, in the first half of the stream, I couldn't avoid the 2700s for the life of me. But now, so many times in a row, I've gotten much weaker players. So let's hope that continues for a little bit more as I try to catch up. I'm not sure I played this the best way, but I ended up with a pawn. So I guess I'm not complaining. Ooh, I blundered this one. Yeah, that was not my intention to give him that. Okay, I'm kind of nervous about my king. Kind of nervous about everything right now. Yeah, this is horrible. Let's try to chase this guy away. No. What am I doing? Okay, let's go here. Okay, if he's gifting me a pawn, I guess I'm gonna have to take it. Am I getting checkmated on this new... on the open files? Actually, yes. Yes, I am getting checkmated. Yeah. So much for fortunate pairings, huh? Ha, I managed to swindle him, but I spent so much time thinking I lost on time. Wow. So sick. I was handed the opportunity of a comeback. And what do I do with it? I just give it away. Rough times. Are you just entering a bad bishop ending? Did you think this was a draw? Come on, you can be honest with me. Did you think this was a draw? Did you think so? Did you think this was a draw? It's not a draw. Look, I have a queen. It's not a draw. Okay. At the very least, a lot of things have gone wrong today, but at the very least, I'm gonna have a plus score against Lawrence. That would have been too much. 2 arena kings in a row without a plus score against Lawrence. I misplayed this again. I'm still slightly better. Let's see if I can do something down here. He's just staying solid like a beast. Just staying solid. Waiting for the opponent to blunder on the next occasion. Just delaying the combat. Okay, I'm not gonna want to exchange those. I shouldn't have done that. I should have played for a win on time, but what are you gonna do? It was a drawn end game. I was afraid I was gonna get flagged again. That's a good thing. The clever thing about him flagging me all these times is that now I just make draws to avoid getting flagged. Because I know what's going to happen. I was a little bit better the whole game. But he defended. Just kept the game going. There's 14 more minutes. So still actually time for a comeback, even though I lost to a 2200. I lost to a 2200 in my attempt to strike back at the top guys. That was pretty weak. This feels like a speculative sacrifice. On the other hand, he can just take my rook, which I completely missed. Taking the rook threatens the queen, so that would have worked out pretty well for him. But instead, we're gonna have this position. Oh, and he's letting me play a queen sacrifice. That's nice. It's not so nice if the queen sacrifice is not good. But that's another matter. Okay, let me take this guy, I think. Make it easy. Jack Burns is my next opponent. I'm currently in 14th place. If not for that silly loss against the 2200, I could have been somewhere. Okay, if you're gonna let me take your pawns that many times, eventually I'm just gonna grab it. Okay, so he saw that one. I thought maybe he wouldn't see it, but that was naive of me. We're kind of not having a lot of pieces left on the queen side. It's not great for me. I'm gonna have to take this one. Then I'm gonna have to go here. Okay, it's not good what I did, but it did confuse him. Confuse him enough for me to win on time. It's something. It's not great, but it's something. Also, it's approaching the finish line, so I really need to be careful about some bishop h3 tricks, which is going to be the main way to win as the clock runs down. Let's go here, then here, then... Ooh, I could have taken the pawn! Okay, but my plan is also good because the rook is hanging. could have just taken the pawn, but the rook is hanging. So my plan is okay as well. I can actually pre-move this. Roasting the competition. Let's go, Mr. Hammer, says Vertvich. Hammer started off very poorly, but fought his way back to the top 20, says man from Utrecht. Top 20. Now I'm number 12. Number 12. I'm 1 point behind Kovalenko on 11th place. So I'm still in it. I'm still fighting. Everything to fight for. Okay, I don't think that's the greatest pawn structure for me, but we're here. Can't go back on that now. Actually, it might be okay for me. Let's see. He's gonna put all his guys over there. Interesting. Kind of nervous about what's coming on the G file. Ooh, he takes it. I mean, no thinking. He just takes it. That is such a risky way to play. But maybe he's a genius. Who knows? Wow. Now with the exchange sack, I have no idea what's going on. Okay, this is starting to look good for me. Very good for me. Okay. Let's see if I can make a comeback. Still number 12. Hammer time and flags in the chat. Apparently, Georg has made himself a reputation as such a beast that beating him is being celebrated as if it was the Norwegian National Day. Wow. I don't know if that's good. Is that positive for me that people are celebrating? As if me beating Meyer was something that almost never happens. I'm hesitating. That's not good. Okay, one pawn. Ooh, he's taking my pawn. That's not good. He's taking my pawn. Okay, that was a few more pawn exchanges than I was really comfortable with. But what are you gonna do? Let's put this knight here. Ooh, let's take that one. Let's just take this one to make sure we don't mess up anything, and then go grab this kind of thing. Ooh, that was a dangerous pre-move. I think I gotta actually slow down a little bit, because now it's getting too quick for my own good. Take this one? No, that's silly. Why did I do that? Yeah. Ooh, that's a mistake. I'm gonna do this. How am I gonna win this? Kind of tricky. Okay, he gave me a pawn for no reason. That's always helpful. Ooh, I'm way down on time. Wow, I'm actually surprised how far down I am on time. What is he doing? No! One pawn left. Wow, I'm so slow. Wow, 2 more minutes left. That was the... Had I won that game, I would have finished top 10. But now it's just a lost cause. Okay, and finish off with Penguin. I think white against Penguin is decent chances. I do struggle more in the black games. It's easier for him to punish my silly play. Although here I feel kind of punished already. Yeah, my position is pretty bad. It's okay. It's okay. I've had worse. I've had much worse, actually. Let's try to attack this guy. Some cheap tactics he's trying to do, and it's working. Why am I thinking for so long? It's so silly. Oh, come on! How am I not expecting him to play that move? Yeah. Okay, so Penguin wins. Penguin wins the arena, he wins the game. I started thinking halfway through the game. That's not gonna work. This guy. Okay, so I finished 13th. I don't think I get any prizes for that. Sorry, this is the one I was looking for. So the standings are Penguin first, Krikor second, Chess Queen, Kosteniuk third, and Mayer fifth. Ryataman on 7th place. Well done. Aman, number 6. Very good. Kovalenko up there too. And that means that these standings, basically everyone below me was having a good tournament. So it means Aman is going to go ahead of me in the standings. It means that Kosteniuk is really making herself difficult to catch. Who else did we have? Krikor. Krikor is also leapfrogging me. He's going to be ahead of me. So in terms of the Grand Prix standings, this has been horrible. Let's see, how am I doing on points? Let's go back to this one. How am I doing on points? So Tan got 51 points and Krikor had 45. So people seem to be having about 45 points, and then go down to me. 39. Okay, so I'm not getting enough points, but also my 39 points are not really very helpful, since I'm not getting them in the best way, since I'm not getting them in streaks. Yeah, so here for instance, Samurai, who's just ahead of me, has 2 less points, but he's gotten those points in a better way in terms of streaks. So I got 39 and a lot of people ahead of me got 38. I need to get those streaks going. I think that is the lesson to be had. And also Georg, at some point Georg had 18 games in a row. Georg had 18 games in a row, and yet he only finished 5th. That's insane. How do you think Magnus would do if he played this tournament? Well, he would win, of course. I mean, there's no question. Does everyone else of them stream? Yes. So Penguin streams, Krikor streams, Kosteniuk streams. I think this guy maybe. And then Georg streams, Aman streams, Ryataman streams, Kovalenko streams. This guy, I'm assuming, streams. I think basically all the top guys are streamers. So I still get some points in the... basically, they have this, you get 5 points just for having participated. And those are the 5 points I've been getting quite a few of. So, Arena Kings points, Grand Prix system on the bottom right of the screen. Then you get 5 points just for having participated. Congratulations, Ryataman. Well done, 7th place. I think Ryataman also might be... No, actually, you're not going to catch me in the overall standings, but it's close. Magnus has streamed, yes. He has this account. Ryataman still thinks the pairings is stupid. I don't know. I mean, they do it on purpose. It is their intention that everyone who's participating has a chance to win. So you get paired to players close to your own rating. And I mean, even despite the pairings, I mean, it's still the best players finishing on top. I actually gained bullet rating and still I was nowhere close. Gained bullet rating and still was nowhere close to getting any points or prizes. What does Muskenissen mean, asks Gator. Well, I mean, it literally means like mask Santa. The Santa with the mask. It's a reference to some kind of Norwegian TV show I haven't really followed. Aquila! 1500 bits. I must have missed something from Aquila. Wow. 1500 overall today. That's, I'm sorry I missed a donation. I was busy having a miserable time. Musk Gnome is better, says Anders. I disagree, because the show that it's referencing is about Santas. So I think it's fair to call it Masked Santas. Is Hammer done or is he coming back? Asks Chesbey. I don't know. I mean, in an over-the-board tournament, it would be Kovalenko and then me. I mean, Kovalenko and I are the two strongest players. But I'm having trouble, and Georg, of course. But I'm having trouble. I don't know. I thought I was decent at bullet. I knew that I was very slow at bullets, and that would be an issue. But for bullet, I really thought I could fight for the big prizes. But no. Hammer will be back. Actually, I'm back on Wednesday for the Blitz Arena King. But judging from today's events, I think that's going to be... It's going to be difficult to make something happen. Also, it must be said that the tournament has gotten much stronger, right? Because Kovalenko and Kostenyuk and Andrew Tang, those guys were not streaming up until a couple of weeks ago. So the Arena King format is attracting stronger and stronger players, which I think makes sense. So it's not gonna get any easier. It's just gonna be more and more and more difficult for every week. But I'm gonna keep trying. Are you done streaming? Asks Reflex. Yes, I'm done for today. It's I was gonna say it's been a pleasure, but it has not. It's been a roller coaster. For some time there, I really thought I was going to strike back to get a top 10 finish. And then I lost to a 2200. So yeah, I got what I deserved today. Thank you everybody for watching. And I hope to see you back on Wednesday at the same time. 20:30, 8:30 p.m. Oslo time, 20:30. And 2:30 p.m. Eastern. And now I'm going to be hosting somebody. I'm not sure who. But I'm going to go on Twitch and find out who I'm going to host. See you guys.